Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief little video here today. We have actually received one of the new parts for our next build here. I know I said in the last video that we had a build guide coming up, but we actually have two. This one is the motherboard actually for the workstation build that we are going to be working on. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We of course got this from our buddies over at Newegg. Not that they actually know me or anything, but I really enjoy using their site. Very competitive. Alright, so yeah, buddy. Alright, so what we have here is the ASRock AB350M Pro4. So this is a B350 motherboard for the AM4 socket. We are going to be using this in a micro ATX tower. We are going to be throwing in a Ryzen 7 1700, 32 gigs of RAM, and we haven't quite decided on the GPU, especially with the prices so high. We want to be able to use it for not just editing, but also for our game streaming. So we'll most likely be going for probably a GeForce GTX 1070, if not a AMD RX 56 Vega, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, especially with the prices the way that they are. But this is one of the highest rated boards on Newegg. I actually have been doing research on this board for quite some time. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this guy, but I think it's a really nice setup, especially for what we're going to be doing with it. So, of course, it has USB Type-C on the back, so that's going to be very nice, especially for any of our Type-C drives that we're going to be storing files on when we're out and about and whatnot. It has dual M2 for M2 slots, but one of them is an Ultra M2 using the PCIe Gen 3 X4 lane, so we can throw in an NVMe SSD in that guy, which we plan on doing, a 256 boot drive on that, but we're also going to have all of our editing software, games, and stuff like that installed there too. The nice thing about it is it does come with what seems to be better onboard audio than what us personally are used to. So you got to remember, we starting this channel, we are some of us anyway are getting back into PC hardware for the first time in almost a decade. So like me personally, the last rig that I built for myself, AM3 with a Phenom 2 955 Black Edition. So this is definitely going to be a step up. The nice thing about this board, which is why I chose this one over other boards, is that even though it's a micro ATX, it still has all 4 DIMM slots, so we can populate it with up to 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM, which we plan on, again, throwing in 32 gigs, and we're going to get that clocked as close to 3000 megahertz. We're going to try to shoot for 32, but honestly, 2933 is probably where we're going to be happy with it. So let's go ahead and get this guy open. What does this box come with? Let's see, so we got a couple of we got a right angle SATA, and it looks like just another normal SATA cable right there. Here is our back plate, nice and plain, which, if you ask me, I appreciate that. I don't want a lot of junk on the back plate or anything like that. Quick install for memory modules and things like that. We have, oh, there's the screw for one of the M2 drives. We have our quick install guide and driver disk. That's been a while. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, there's your quick install guide. M2, there's the other M2 screw, and there's the butte right there. I know it's a bit hard to see. We're not exactly in the best lighting right now. But there is the motherboard. Hang on one second. I am going to Let's kind of get this out here. Did you enjoy my ugly face? So I am not going to be taking this out of the ESD bag. Just because I don't want to. I don't want to risk anything. I'm not grounded right now, so. But, let's see here. Yeah, it's a bit too shiny. But the nice thing about it here, I will. I'll do it. I'll do it! I trust myself. I've done this plenty of times before anyway. So, there you go. There's your Ultra M2 slot right there. So that's going to be good for NVMe. And here is your second M2 slot that we can use for just a secondary SATA 3 M2 based card. Front USB 3. Let's see here. There's USB. Here's our front panel connectors, case fan, audio. So, I mean, it's definitely not the most feature-rich board, but we didn't pick it up for that. We wanted something that could handle the processor that we wanted, give us the availability of NVMe boot, 4 DIMM slots, which that was pretty much my call. I don't want to be limited to just 32 gigs. If we find that 32 gigs isn't quite enough for our workload, we want to be able to upgrade without having to replace the board. So here is our AM4 socket, and these most likely will be getting taken off when we go to install our coolers and everything here. But I mean, it looks fairly beefy as far as the coolers and everything on it. These heat sinks are pretty fairly high. I actually did not expect them to be as tall as they are on this particular board, but I am very, very pleased overall with this board. We got an RGB header up here, AMD fan LED, there's our CPU fan right there, here's our 8-pin ATX. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, just a quick video. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on here. I want us to be as transparent as possible with you guys. I don't want to hide anything or anything like that. So this is the first piece that has arrived for the workstation build that we're going to be doing here. The next one that we're going to be ordering is the case. So look forward to that, and that'll be coming here soon. But yeah, that's about it for today. Go ahead, and if you thought this was stupid, go ahead, you know what to do. But toss me a like if you liked it. Go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Please join our community forum. That'll be linked down in the description below. But I hope you all have a fantastic day.